is MrMaD up in this bitch. Coming at you, pre-recorded then, motherfucker. So, today! So, if y'all know me, y'all know that I got some type of obsession with handheld gaming consoles. I've got so many. I've got a list, but they're all right here. They're all over there. They're all over, scattered all over the place. I finally found a way to like consolidate them all in a sense, but I'll just run you through them. I won't show them to you because if you really want to know, you could just, I don't know, go check out the shits that I've done. But there's two big companies that really I've been, just bring a couple out here, that I've really been, chasing. And it's Retroid and Anbernic. So, it's hard to stay organized too, by the way, but I've sort of figured it out. So I got a bunch of this shit. And there's more in the other room. I got boxes galore. But I just wanted to run through some of the things that I've recently gotten. I don't know. I mean, I've had these, but so I like the fact that, Retroid has their own like proprietary case, and this is for the Pocket 2S in lime green or transparent green. So I've unboxed this before, and it seems like some of these just come with cases, some don't, This is the Flip, Retroid Pocket 3 Flip, limited edition, Sport Red edition, and with the handheld grip on it, but this is limited to, I forget how many units, pause, but I don't know, man. I don't even know why I collect this shit. I never use them, but it's an, like I said, it's an obsession, I guess. This one is the Retroid Pocket 2 or 2S. I'm not sure which one it is. Not 2S, 2 Plus. That's because they do pluses, not S's. But they did an S. I think this is the 2. I think the other one was a 2. I think this is the 2. Let me see. This one's the 2. 2. So I'm assuming the other one is the 2S. They all come in the same style case except this new case that Retroid has, and that one looks so much better. I also should have an Amazon box with a couple cases, but I don't know where that went. Did I ever get those delivered? I don't know. So this one that looks like the Game Boy is I think that's the 2 Plus. So, I don't know. Besides those, I've got a bunch of other shit. So this is the 3 Plus in metallic, and it's a metal shell. The rest of these are plastic. That one's a metal shell, though, for Retroid. Anbernic is known for their metal shells, but Retroid just started doing this. And, hint, hint, I'll be showing off some of that shit later, too. This is a Pocket 3 in retro. This is a Pocket 3 Plus in 16 bits, but it's supposed to be the American 16-bit. I actually had to do a shell swap on it because I wanted the Super Nintendo America buttons. This is the Retroid Pocket, the Sport Red, the one that I showed you in the case, the Flip. This is just the Retroid Pocket transparent green, so that's the one also in a case. So what I've been trying to do lately is figure out which devices I have that are caseless, because the Anbernics I never really used to get cases. I'll show you, maybe I got 2 cases for them, but I've got like 7 Anbernics. Yeah, we got like 7 Anbernics and like 9 of these Retroids. So they're just, doing their thing. But These are the two Retroid pockets, 2s. So 2 and 2 plus. So the 2 plus was the one that looks like a Game Boy. The 2 was just black. Right? We got that. Then I got the Anbernics. So I don't know if these got their cases. They should. But I got the 350M, the 351M, the 351MP, the 353M, and the 405M. I believe this one is the 350. So this is the original one I ever bought. Yeah. This is the first one I ever bought. The 350 RG 350 metallic shell. That's what the M stands for. 350M. Right? Metallic shell. So that was the first time I ever seen, besides, something that you can have to make yourself, a handheld that had a metal shell. Because right now you can like get a Game Boy Advance, one of these bad boys, but you can turn it into a metal shell. But you got to buy the metal shell. I have the metal shell. I just never got around to swapping the shell out because I don't have that kind of time in my life. Not sure which one this one is, but it comes with the internet. This is the 351MP. This one came with a case, and you get a little internet dongle thing, right? So that's that one. So I got those two down. 351, what did I say? 351MP, is that what I just said? My memory. Short-term memory, just... MP. Okay, so this one is a one step above the 351M, right? So 350, 351 MP, which, I don't know, extra processor. But, and then I still got these here. Whoa. Still got these here. So this one is the 351M. So that's an upgrade from the 350. Still a metallic shell. And then they got different colors. So like this one I think is space gray. The original one I believe was space gray. This one was black. So I got this one, yeah, in black. So, and these are all anodized aluminum. I think they're anodized aluminum. I know it's aluminum for sure. It's an aluminum shell, but the space gray kind of has like a, I don't know. I guess it's gray. I want to say slightly bluish tinge, but, Then I got the 353M, which I think is my favorite by far because it's got a little bit higher processing power than these do, but they keep, and I like the form factor. The screen is actually 640 by 480 and like 3x4, so it's like perfect for all these like old school, Mario, Super Nintendo, Genesis. This screen was a little bit off. The resolution wasn't exactly too good. This one is the perfect one in my opinion. And then after that, I bought the RG405M, which I believe they used the LED screen from an iPhone 6. So it's a little bit wider. Or no, maybe I'm thinking of these guys, the Retroid guys. But either way, it was just a little bit wider, I want to say. Yeah, see? You can see the difference in the width. So this is like a perfect 3x4 image, whereas this one, I don't know, it kind of gets a little bit stretched out. So you're going to have the bars on the side. I don't know if it's 640 by 480 or not. It does not say. Maybe it'll say inside here. No documentation whatsoever. Okay, well. But I never bought the cases for these. And also, this one, even though I really like it, I really hate that color. It's like, it was supposed to be like deep purple, but I don't know, it kind of looks like a brown. And I guess if you really look at it, it is kind of purple. I thought it looked more brown than anything, but at first, but it is kind of like a purple, but I didn't like it. And then when I saw the other one, for some reason, I didn't get that one the first time around because I thought, I don't know, I thought it looked tacky, but in retrospect, I should have just got that one. Another thing was, this came with two options for the SD card. So there was a 128 gig, I think. No, 256 gig. They didn't include the Samsung SD card, so I had to copy all the original files over to the Samsung. But they had a 256 megabytes or gigabyte library selection. But somehow, even though you have way more memory, the 64 gig option had more games. So I was always like kicking myself because one, I never bought the SD card for this one. So I actually emailed them and they gave me a link to Google Drive for the 256. But supposedly it has like 100 something less games than the 64 gigabytes. So I'm assuming they just crammed more PS1 games, Dreamcast games than on the 64 gigabyte SD card that you could, buy from them. And I'm assuming that had more like lower end games, which is the ones I want to play. I don't really care too much about PlayStation 1, Dreamcast. It's good, but I want to play like TurboGrafx 16, all that type of stuff. Then finally, I've got the RG Nano, which I've also unboxed here. They've got 3 different colors, but I think this one is the coolest color to me. It's like a red, but I think they call it magenta. But the other colors were kind of suspect. They had blue, which was teal, purple, which I already don't like purple, and then magenta, which is this one, which I don't like that they call it magenta, considering that's pretty red to me, but maybe it is magenta, I don't know. So I got this one, I've unboxed this one in the past, but once again, 1, 2, 3, 4 systems, no cases for them. So this unboxing finally, right, is for probably a couple cases, because I did buy more cases, but I don't think they got here just yet. And I don't know what happened to my other cases. Oh no, these were the cases. Never mind. I'm slow. Colombian and slow. But the Retroid Pocket 2, I bought those from besides this one, which looks really motherfucking good. And also, they're coming out with a metal shelled version of the 2S, which is really great form factor. I like that they keep the analogs down here. The D-pad is decent. I like the small shit. You're in bed, you don't want like this big ass. Like I got the Steam Deck. I got 2 Steam Decks, and the fucking rock. My shit's been open this whole time, huh? Lord. I got the ROG Ally, ROG, Republic of Gamers Ally, and then I got 2 Steam Decks. And it's like I try to play the Steam Deck, this motherfucker's a monstrosity in bed, Like, I don't always want to be like this, this big ass. And then I wear contacts, so like I have to be like this close to see anything. And since the screen is so big, I can't see properly. But when I have these little devices, especially the smaller ones, like the one I just pulled out, this is a perfect for one eye, and I'm just sitting there like this. For the 15 minutes or so that I want to play something, as I'm like trying to doze off or whatever, right? All right. So these I got from Amazon because they didn't have them on the actual Retroid website, these cases. So I bought those 2 cases off Amazon. That's for the 2 and the 2 Plus. Like I said, there's one for the Anbernic. Came with it. It was a bundle of sticks. This is the flip. They're not too creative with those cases, but then they started getting better. So they're having a metal version come out of this, all metal, just like the Anbernics. But I also bought the case for that, but that's going to be on its way one of these days. I think they said they're going to ship at the end of January, and then it probably takes another month. This one actually says Anbernic. So now, let's see what the other cases look like, because, and the ones that are in boxes, it's because I don't have cases for them just yet, but like, I think I bought 3 of these Retroid Pocket 3 cases so that everything can have its own case. Because I'm that way, right? Crazy? And then this one is going to have a little case. The 405, the 353, and then here's another surprise. So let's just open this shit up. Let's get to this 15 minutes in. And now you can start the video. So somebody timestamp it, because I know y'all don't want to hear me ramble, right? Or maybe you do. You should. Not really, you shouldn't, but I guess it's part of the whole experience, you know? In my opinion, but it's whatever. I know some people get impatient, so they put like timestamp at 1853 when he finally decides to open the shit. Alright, I see you, my niggas. And I don't know how what was that cutting? I'm just trying to make sure I don't be showing my deets, because you know how it goes. What was that noise? Why are these so pressurized? Well, anyways, I'm having too much fun cutting this shit open. I'll probably have another video after this, because I wanted to do something that has been like, you know, taking fucking since October for me to do. And I finally got it all done. And now I just want to slice through all this shit now. These are pressurized. Why am I having so much fun doing this? These were all pressurized. They had like pressure behind them. Ah, that's that. So let's open this up and see what the fuck is going on in this bitch. Still need the knife. All right. So as you can see, I've got 3 cases in here. I'm about to catch a case, y'all. No? All right. About to catch a case, y'all. No? Couldn't even catch a case. No? All right. The joke didn't, not even the first time, right? Okay. So they taped this. Oh my God, don't rip my box. Okay. I like to preserve things, clearly. So now, here's another issue. Remember I told you I didn't like the deep purple? Not the band, because, I don't know, Smoke on the Water is pretty cool. Dun, 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 Smoke on the Water. Shout outs to Guitar Hero, Clone Hero to be exact. Remember, y'all, I used to play Clone Hero on my live streams, just, you know, for the hell of it, for fun, you know, like, remember fun? Remember when people had fun back in the day? Now it's just like, we gotta talk about politics and be political about everything, and blah, 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 blah. Why? Just have fun. Remember fun? Can we just stick to that? Stick to the script? All right. So now, because I hated this color so damn much, but I still love the form factor, and I wanted the 64 gig card, I bought the blue one. So now I got 2 of these. 353s M's. 353 M's. So now I got the deep purple. Dun, 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 and then I got the blue one. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what the fuck is going on in this bitch. And I got a case for it. So, you know, it is what it is. And I don't know, man. That kind of looks really cool. I don't know why I didn't get it in the first place. I honestly don't know. And then I got the 64 gigabyte card, which I'm going to have to clone, and then, you know, because these are such cheap quality, the actual SD cards, because they get them from like Micro Center or something. And then, you know, they'll fail within like X amount of uses, and then you're just struck. You don't, you know, all your little ROMs that you paid for illegally are gone. And yes, I know, I have my own, I can't say, I could load it up with my own stuff if I really wanted to or needed to, but sometimes I just want like a layout that's just already done. I don't gotta think about it. It, you know, it may be duplicates, it may be the Japanese version of something. I don't care. I just want it ready to go. I don't want to have to set up folders and do all this other crap that, you know, you got to do with the Retroids. That's one thing I will say, that even though it's technically not too scrupulous, I like the fact that I can just do this. and I don't have to worry about setting anything up at all, you know, because yeah, sure, I can do it, but if I pay $6 extra, why wouldn't I just want it to just be ready to go? Doesn't matter what they put on it. That's irrelevant to me. So there it is. Okay, so now these are the two. No, where's the one I just had? This one. So purple, and blue. See, blue is so much cooler, man. I don't know. I thought maybe because I thought it looked like two. What's that color that they said? Teal. I don't know. That was for the other one, but to me, at the time, probably when I saw it, I thought it maybe looked a little bit too teal. But I don't know. The blue kind of stands out now. It's like electric blue, like a Dimebag Darrell guitar or something. But like I said, I love the form factor. What I don't like was when they changed the form factor with the 4.0 something or other. Where in the motherfucker? Where'd it go? Here. You see how the analog sticks are down here? That's what I like. I don't want the analog sticks cross, you know, diagonally from each other. To me, that seems awkward. I want them down here, you know, because I'm like gripping it better. And I don't like that. And plus, the games that I play, the analog is not going to be the main thing. The D-pad is going to be. So I'm going to be like, Hadouken! I don't want to use these too much, you know, unless it's for something else. Like I'm playing, I don't know, PlayStation game or something. But I'm not going to be doing that too much. These are, for me, this is for like retro consoles. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, I never could picture this. That's not the lyric. All right, so let's see. So I did buy the cases for it. Oh, look. Why did they shove two? Oh, no. Oh, hey, they're pretty clever. These damn Chinese. So they shoved the nano case open in here. I thought it was two cases. That's pretty funny. So they did their thing as far as economical like shipping. So this is the case for the little nano, right? And it's a nice little like leather style case. So you just probably pop it in here, you know, fits relatively snugly, maybe a little too snugly. Adorable, man, you know? And zip it up and zip it out. Zippity doo dah. I don't know. So that's the case for the, it makes it a little bit bigger, but I'm not going to really be traveling with this thing. I just want to make sure that it's safe and sound, you know? As I toss it across the shits. Maybe I could, unbelievable. Maybe I could keep it in here in the mesh screen so that it doesn't fly out. But that's supposed to be for like a charging cable or something like that. But whatever. I'm going to leave it like that because my clumsy ass. And then, you know, the box can just do its own thing. You know, you just leave it as is. And like I said, it comes with like a little keychain thing. And then the power cable. But, you know, I like to preserve my shit, man. In 20 years, when I look back at this, I want to be like, you know what? This is still in perfect condition. Perfect. So, all right. So we got that case. A little nano. This thing that I just dropped. And I guess we could turn it on in the meantime. I've done an unboxing of this before, but, you know, why not? Oh, MrMaD, you're quite good at turning me on. You probably should ignore that. Let's let this thing do its thing. So I got, not the best quality, I ain't gonna lie, but at least it is a case. It says Anbernic on it. It's just like a little clamshell case, paused on the clam. It's got like a little bit of foam on here on the inside, and then the little nets in Yahoo, so you can store your shit. I'm not sure which one is which here. It seems like these two are pretty similar, so I'm guessing these are both for the 353, whereas this one seems a little bit wider, a little bit too wide, in my opinion. But maybe you could put an extra cable in there. So this is for the 405M. Not too bad. Got a little wiggle room. So that's finally, the case is solved. Right? Got the little handle. So now that has a case. Now I don't think I have any of these without a case. Right? So you see 50 games last played. I don't know. Let's see the difference. I don't know if this one's charged. Where's the purple one here? Oh no, this is the other one. Okay, so I'm fucking up. No wonder it was a little bit too. Yeah, see, wow. Okay, this is purple. This one looks. Oh no, this is black. Okay, but this is the 405. So this is what this one is for. Okay, see, that fits way more snugly. That's perfect. Perfect. All right. So now these two are the same. So they have their own case, their own respective case. So let's see if I can even turn this one on. I'm surprised it has battery. Well, we can go through the actual games. Not the actual, all of them, but the battery looks like it's low. But we'll see what the difference is between the 64 gig and the 256 gig. Oh, MrMaD, you're quite good at turning me on. My favorite model, clearly. I'd sell this one, though, if somebody wants to buy it. But I don't know. At this point, not really. Might as well just have them all. Like Pokemon. Just got to catch them all. Okay, so let's go. Last played 46 games versus. I don't know. You probably can't read it. Let's just go side by side here. You just take my word for it. So last played versus last played, 256. This is how they're set it up. Oh, wait. So 95% the battery and the other one's 79%. Okay, so last play versus last play. So vertical arcade. So the purple one has 307 games. The blue one has 300 games. All right. MAME, which is multiple arcade machine emulator. So these are full-on arcade games. Both of them have 22 games. Final Burn. Both of them have 76 games. Final Burn, I believe, was more arcade type of stuff. So let's go ahead and Wonder Swan Color. Both of these have 66 games. I hope I didn't get ripped off and they lied about the 64 gig having like 100 and something more games, but we'll see. Capcom Play System 1. This is an arcade machine. So like think about Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, I believe. Or no, 1943, like that vertical style shooter. Both of these have 64 games for that system. MSX, which is a computer, I'm assuming. Both of these have 10 games. PC Engine, which is the Japanese equivalent of TurboGrafx 16. Both of these have 59 games. Nintendo Entertainment System. The purple one has 691 games, whereas the blue one has 677 games. So, I don't know. Maybe they got the numbers reversed, and maybe there's 100 more games on the 256 than on the other one. I thought it'd be like a big difference, but who cares? I don't know. 9 games for Open Bore. Beats of Rage, which is Streets of Rage, but it's like people make their own version. So you could do, you can make Double Dragon, kick a bunch of people's asses. You can make the characters from Mortal Kombat, do like a side-scrolling beat 'em up, It's community-based. So whatever people want to make, that's Open Beats of Rage, BOR. Sega Master System, both have 197 games. Neo Geo, both have 143 games. PlayStation. So, I think I got misinformation from their website. They clearly transposed the 256 card versus the 64 gig. Because they said the 64 gig card had X amount of games, and the 256 had X amount of games. However, the 256 had 100 less according to their website. Right now, I'm already seeing 100 and something less. Right now, I'm already seeing that PlayStation on the 256 purple has 164 games, whereas PlayStation 1 on the blue one only has 64 games. So right there's 100 games. I don't know, man. And then all games. So, yeah. So they did transpose the values. But I guess I got them both, so it doesn't matter. The 256 gigabyte version, it doesn't matter if it's purple or not. You can get them just in that SD card. Has 4,664 games, whereas the 64 gig only has 4,421 games. So, yeah. What's the difference between that? 4664 minus 4421. So 243 games less on the 64 gigabyte version. So so that answers the question then, because I was curious about this. I wanted to know why the 64 gigabyte version had so many more games, but apparently it does not. So I don't know. Unless the image that they gave me, let me see the website, because the image that they gave me was from Google Drive, so maybe it's an updated image or something. I don't know. Let me see. Anbernic, right? Long ass video, but it is what it is, guys. Come on. Metal art, metal. The Anbernic Nanos are only $60. I think I might get all three of them, because these are the three colors. One looks like magenta. What's that color? Teal or something? I don't know. All right, so the 353M. So let's see the specs here. Not the specs, I said. All right. Let's see here. They both have the same processor. Everything is the same except for the memory card. So, yeah, see? The 64 gigabyte is compatible with 4,450 games, which is a goddamn lie, because this one says 4,421 games. The 256 is supposed to be compatible with 4,346 games. So, what's that? 4,450 minus 4,346, 104 games less, supposedly, according to the website. So see where I got duped? So I was always like fear of missing out of like, what are the other games? What, I need to know. Why can't I have both cards? And then even after they sent me the link for the 256, I asked them again, can I also have the 64 gig link? They never replied. So, but clearly the 256 has more. I thought it was going to be the case where they crammed more higher sized games like PlayStation, Dreamcast, that kind of stuff, which is not even on here anyway. So, Vertical Arcade, MAME, Final Burn, Wonder, Capcom, MSX, PC Engine. I don't even know if this does Dreamcast, at this point. Nintendo 64. This has Nintendo 64 games? 17 games. Did I miss stuff here? I think I missed some. Super Nintendo, N64, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. Did I get these? 397. This has Dreamcast, so why didn't it show? Okay, I think I'm missing something here. Let's start from the beginning, right? Look, it's got DS. Like, where's all this shit? How come it shows something completely different? Let's start from the beginning. All games. Okay, so let's go backwards from all games, right? Even though I know this one has more, I just want to know what's different here. So here we go. 4421 versus 4664. PSP, 11 games versus 8 games. This has the less games. The blue one has less versus 11 games for PSP. PlayStation 1, okay, we saw that 164 games versus 64 games. The purple being the better. Neo Geo Pocket, 37 games, both of them. Neo Geo, 143 games, both of them. Dreamcast, 4 games versus 85 games. All right, huge difference for the 256. Game Gear, 126 games for both of them. Sega Mega Drive, which is the Genesis, 633 games versus 634 games. I wonder what that one game difference is. Sega Master System, 197 games for both. Settings, 12 games versus 9 games, which I don't understand what that means. Ports, 2 games versus 3 games. Now that I gotta see. Let me see. Ports, this has PSP patch. I don't know. Different. Otherwise, they both have Portmaster and SDL pop, which, oh man, which I don't know what the fuck that means. Open bore, they both have 9 games. Nintendo DS, 23 games versus 21 games. Game Boy Advance, 382 games versus 397 games. The purple being the lead the entire time here. I would say if the blue was doing better, but it's not. It's snot. 166 games for Game Boy Color versus 173. Nintendo 64, 6 games versus 17 games. Super Nintendo, 1,100 games versus 1,103 games. Why the difference? Game Boy, 204 games versus 205 games. Again, purple is dominating. Nintendo Entertainment System, 677 games versus 691 games. PC Engine, both have 59 games. 10 games for MSX for both of them. Capcom Play System 3, both have 4 games. Capcom Play System 2, both has 29 games. How did I miss all these earlier? Capcom Play System 1, both have 64 games. Wonder Swan Color, both have 66 games. Final Burn, 76 games for both. MAME, 22 games for both. Vertical Arcade, 300 games versus 307 games. Last Played, 50 games versus 46 games. Favorites, no games for favorites. All games, back to all games. All right, so there you go. A very comprehensive list. Not list, but breakdown, I guess, of what is on these devices. And if you're torn between getting the 64 gig or the 256, just get the damn 256 gig, I think. I don't know. Like I said, I downloaded this from their Google Drive or whatever. So maybe it's different if you buy the SD card, but this one has more. So I'm going to swap the SD card so that the blue one is going to be the one that I'm going to play. And then this one can just sit in the fucking, in hell. In the graveyard along with his buddies. It's really shut down, yes. And let's shut this one down as well. Yes. I gotta back up this 64 gig card though. What are you doing, man? Turn off. All right, and now I want to test the case because that's the only reason I'm here today. What the hell is all that crap? Snug as a bug on a rug. And then I guess you could put in like a little charging cable or something in here in the net. And then that's it, man. Who would have thought that this would have been such a stupid, long-ass review? Why is this, like, not coming together properly? It's like the zipper. Okay, these aren't the best quality, but it's still a case, and it still says Anbernic on it, so... And at least it's safe. Like, dude, what are you doing here? Oh, yeah, really shut down. Okay, cool. And then now everything has a case, right? I'm happy now. I got all my affairs in order as far as these little consoles go. I'll never know which one is which without opening each individual one. You know, maybe I got to, like, put a Post-it note on... Sticky note or something. Is it Post-it note? Is that what those are called? I gotta leave these like zipped for a while so they can keep their shape. So yeah, these are the 353s. I guess I could kind of tell this is the 350. Am I missing a case? Where's the 351M case? Did I take it out of its case? So I'm missing a case. Ain't that about a whore? Huh. I gotta buy one more fucking case. Yeah, because everything else has it except for this guy. That's weird. Maybe they didn't ship me the one I'm missing. No, because how many did I order? I only got 2, right? And then, what a problem. Protective bag, let's see, for $405 plus the system itself, right? And then two of the 353s. I was supposed to have 3 of them? I don't know. Let me see my order. Anbernic. Because I should have ordered 3, right? Wednesday. All right. When did I order these? Order confirmed. I bought 2. So I'm missing 1. Okay. Oh, because it's coming from China. Wait, but these all came from China, supposedly. So where's my missing shit? No, yes, I got that. Oh, 2. Oh, 405. So yeah, I just didn't buy an extra fucking case. I'm stupid. All right, well, so I'm still gonna eventually have to buy a case for this thing. So I guess the next time I order something, I'll have to do that. Lord have mercy. All right. It's been a very long video, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. So Anbernic, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why I did it. That's what I did wrong. I ordered 2 cases, but I forgot to order a case for the fucking brand new thing that I just ordered. The new 353M. Stupid. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 of these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. See, I didn't add the fact that I bought the new one, because this is the 6th. And then I've got Retroid Pocket. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, mine is the 2 that I didn't get yet, or mine is the 3 I didn't get yet. So I don't know, man. I don't have my affairs in order still. I'll figure it out one of these damn days. Thank y'all for watching, and peace out. And I got one more other video where I've been doing this fucking computer pause. Like, you'll see. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Peace!